Time for What Are the Odds as we bring in Mark Malusis and Sal Licata. And let's look ahead to the Jets and the Colts on Sunday. Jets getting 10 points. Who's under more pressure Sunday for the Jets, Moose? The coach or the quarterback? Is it Adam Gase or Sam Darnold?
Yeah, I mean, I think unquestionably, I think it's the coach, because I don't think Sam Darnold's going anywhere right now. And I think there's a possibility if this continues to progress downward. And the Jets right now, I don't think there's any shadow of a doubt. Through the first 2 weeks, they're the worst team in the NFL. They've been non-competitive. They show no pulse, no spark, no life. You know, the criticism after the game saying from players on that team saying they're not even practicing well. And you look at Adam Gase after Chris Johnson came out last week talking about his, brilliant offensive mind. I don't know exactly what he's watching, he's seeing, and obviously he was overwhelmed with an interview because nothing we have seen from Adam Gase and this coaching staff has been in any way, shape, or form brilliant. So the Jets right now, I think it's Gase. I really do. I think he's under the most pressure because conceivably, if this team goes really bad, where they are 0-8, 0-9, 0-10, you could conceivably see Adam Gase get fired.
Yeah, look, Darnold's got to be better, and I think that there should be legit concern about if he can be the franchise quarterback moving forward. But under more pressure, I don't think there's any question about it. Adam Gase, I mean, they're not competitive, Moose. You said it. There's no worse word to use than a team that's non-competitive. And you can talk about his offensive brilliance. We watched a lot of football. The Jets can't move the ball. So I've seen teams do a lot more with a lot less. I'm sick and tired of hearing about the excuses. Well, they don't have any weapons or playmakers. Their coach has to figure out a way to draw up some plays to gain yards, and he's not doing that. He keeps that stupid system in place, and they don't move the football. They don't compete offensively in these games. Forget about defensively. They don't move the ball. No. That cannot continue. It's been 2 years now, so I don't want to hear about it with the playmakers. Gase needs to act like a head coach and figure out a way to get his team to be competitive, at least for a half of a football game.
Right, you learn about a coach when it gets a lot out of a little. I mean, look at the Jacksonville Jaguars, Sal. You want to look at a team, everyone was expecting them to be the worst team in the NFL. What did they do the opening week? They built Phillip Rivers and the Indianapolis Colts at home. What did they do Sunday? They were on the road in Tennessee, down double digits. They rallied to tie that game up at 30 before eventually losing that game 33-30. And that is a team coached by Doug Marrone. I mean, and now you look at a guy that potentially could have had this job and obviously did not get it, ends up down there in Jacksonville. You look at this Jet team, they have shown little to no pulse. That's a problem.
You look at what Tannehill has done since he left Gase. I think Gase was actually better in Miami. He's come here, Moose. It's been a mess. There's no way to, and I've been a supporter of him. Gave him a chance more than he should have had. It has been a mess here for Adam Gase, and it better get cleaned up quickly.
Again, when Rich Kotite is getting mentioned at any point, nonetheless, after 2 weeks, things are going sideways quickly. Sal Licata, Mark Malusis, thanks so much.
Thanks, Julius.